Well, hello YouTube. Good afternoon, and thank you so much for tuning in to Fat Cat Collections. I am Fat Cat with another watch review for you from Invicta. And today I'm going to be talking about a watch that I just reviewed the other day, but I wanted to put up the other color of the watch. This is the Invicta Russian Diver Mechanical. And for those of you who don't know what a mechanical watch is, it's basically a watch that you have to wind. It's very old school. It doesn't self-wind, it's not kinetic or automatic, and it's not a cord, so you have to wind the watch. Now this particular watch they make in many different colors. The model I'm going to show you today is, and just bear with me a moment while I look at this here. It's funny. These particular watches I'm reviewing today, I borrowed from my coworker who he's an Invicta fanatic like myself. And I think when he let me borrow them, I think his words were something along the lines of, "Don't put any scratches in my watches or I'll mess your punk ass up." Something like that. So anyway, I'm not going to remove the protective plastic he still has on the back of the watch, which nobody really leaves on. But anyway, so it's making it a little difficult for me to read the model number, but here it is, 17279, with the plastic still on, like the couch. Again, man, he got the plastic on this. Good Lord. He's probably never worn this yet, but I'm going to have a word with him if he has. He got the plastic on the side of the watch, too. Alright. Moving forward. Again, Invicta Russian Diver Mechanical. Let me repeat that model number. You're looking at 17279. My other video I just reviewed was a different model number and a different color combo. It's still the Russian Diver Mechanical. This is one that I definitely want to get in my collection. I got something else for Christmas coming in the mail, so I will pick it up at a later date. Folks, you can pick this watch up for about $150 to $200, sometimes $120. This is worth every penny. It's such a nice looking watch for the money. This is a little bit about the watch. It's powered by a Chinese movement. It's not a really high-end movement. I mean, and some folks will probably comment and say none of the Invictas are high-end. They're decent watches for the money, and they're my favorite watch. I've been collecting watches for like 20 years, and now, again, I'm limited on my resources. I'm a regular working blue collar guy, so I don't have the money to go spend, $20,000 on a watch. But to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't do that anyway. I mean, I could have easily bought like a Rolex for $5,000, or or maybe one watch for $10,000. I mean, my collection's worth quite a bit of money. Or I should say, I've spent quite a bit of money on my collection. So I could have had those things, but I like to have a variety. And I really like the Invicta products, and I have a lot of different watches, but Invicta is my favorite, okay? So when I say that it's an inexpensive, movement, it's not your Swiss-made Invicta. Now, not all Invicta watches are Swiss-made, so some folks comment of like saying that Invicta lies. They don't lie. Is certain models are Swiss-made, certain ones are not. So the ones that say Swiss-made are, and the ones that don't say it are not. So you're going to have Chinese movements, you're going to have a lot of the other movements in their automatics are Japanese. They tend to use Seiko movements, which is a great movement. But the other ones tend to use a lot of Ronda movements, and those are Swiss-made movements. This one here is a Chinese movement. It's an inexpensive movement. It's probably a movement you'll find on in a lot of mechanical skeleton watches like this. So I mean, it tells time. And if you're buying watches for the movement, then you probably don't want to buy an Invicta watch. You probably are looking for something really snobby and high-end. I don't buy watches for movement. I buy them for how they look, how they make me feel, how they look on my wrist. And that's basically what my channel is about, how these watches look on your wrist, okay? A little bit more about the watch. 52mm case diameter, 16mm in case thickness. You have your 26mm in width on the band, 10¼ inches in length. This will fit up to a wrist of 9¼ inches, so if you're a big guy, you have plenty of band length to go around your wrist. And weighs about 5 ounces, so it's not a really heavy watch compared to most Invictas. But it is a beautiful watch. You definitely want to pick up. Let me get a couple of close-up shots. It's going to be a little hard because this is a black watch. So the case is all black with the plastic on it. And of course you have your exhibition back where you can see that movement. This was done in the gold face. I'll just flip up this other one here. He's got the same watch in a blue. So you have the actual black face and blue case. You see what that looks like. Now this watch in person you can really see the detail, but on camera you really can't. So you can definitely see all the intricate scroll work and all that stuff on the actual face, and then the mechanics. Whereas this one, you can see more of the mechanics. So they both are very unique in their own way. I think it's a beautiful watch. The Russian Divers, if you're new to Russian Divers by Invicta, or by really anybody. You can have the German divers by was another company called is it Tagmeister? Not sure, but they make you can look it up online. They make a German diver watch, which is very similar. They all have that larger face, not as big as some of the Invicta watches you can get that I've reviewed in my other videos. Check those out, Invicta Grand Arsenal. But 52 millimeters is kind of like your average size for a diver watch. And then you have again, they will have this is your crown protector, and you unscrew this, and then you have your crown underneath, which is very basic. It's meant to wind the watch and, of course, set the time. And you have the chain on there so you don't lose that. And again, this one's done in all black. You have your black lugs. I don't know if you see those on the band. The Russian divers have these kind of metal lugs recessed in the band. And then, of course, on this one, your black case and black bezel and the gold face. I think it makes the gold really pop. So enough about the watch. Let's go ahead and do what, put it on the wrist. That's what you guys really come to appreciate with the videos. It really makes it easier for you to make the decision to buy the watch. So let me throw this on the wrist here. I don't really own many polyurethane strap models. However, I will get this one, a polyurethane model. If I could put a band on it, a bracelet on it, I probably will. Even if it's an aftermarket band, it's not an Invicta. Just because I'm more of a bracelet kind of guy, I like the metal. I don't really care for the polyurethane. However, it's still very nice. So don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't prefer it because it's not nice. I just don't prefer it because I like something a little flashier. So when I pick up this watch, I'm going to try to get it in the rose tone with a silver face, and then or just all rose tone, and then the whole band I'm going to try to get matching. Even if like I said, even if it's not Invicta, the band's going to be rose tone as well. I think it'll really make the watch pop. So there's the face right there. You can see it's really intricate. It's really a beautiful looking face. It's definitely one that I think that you will get compliments on and get noticed with. So I'm going to get back a little bit so you can see what it looks like from a distance. And I definitely like this one better than his other model, because with the all black and then you have that shiny yellow gold right in the middle, it really has a lot of contrast on there. It's noticeable, more noticeable than the other one. I'll get a little closer for you. Down mid-distance here. It definitely has that tactical look with a little bit of bling. I think this is a good looking color combo. I definitely like it more than the other one. Give you a couple angles of it here. And again, we're going to do it again today, a little more unorthodox compared to my other videos. We're going to take it into somewhere with a little better lighting, just so you can get to see what it looks like under some brighter lighting conditions. Definitely helps you to see the face on that one there a little better. Alright folks, well there you go. That's the Invicta Russian Diver Mechanical. I definitely think it's an awesome looking watch, and definitely one I'm going to pick up for my collection. I think you should pick one up for your collection too if you're interested in the watch. Definitely, like I said before in my other videos, check out the links in the description. Check out Fat Cat Watches. You'll find the link there. That'll take you to this exact watch, to the website where all the watches that I have are actually listed on there. You'll find real-time listings where you can find the best deals from reputable sellers. And remember to find me on Facebook. I love to chat watches. I'm always on there. So friend request me. It's Fat Cat Watches on Facebook. And what else? Oh, if you like the videos, please subscribe. Up to over about 2,500 subscribers. So a lot more than I ever thought would become possible. And it's been a lot of fun talking watches and sharing this Invicta passion with you guys. And not just the Invicta watches. I like the Androids and the Diesels and all that stuff too, but Invicta is my go-to watch. Again, you just get so much for your money. So Thank you so much for watching my channel, and as always, folks, have a wonderful night.